What's up, my people? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to Late Night Jess.
I'm even tired of you faking conversations, tying up my laces. All you want is sex for me.
Today is a very chill session. Like, I've had a very chill weekend, and y'all, I made a whole video last weekend. I even posted like a teaser of that video, and I was looking like a baddie, and that video was just gold. Honestly, it was gold. But while I was editing it, I was like, I don't like this video. And as my boss always says, you know, you gotta do better. So here I am doing better, and like, as you can see, I'm looking beautiful as usual, even without all the most things that I usually be doing. But that video, y'all, I'm so disappointed in myself. I should have done better because I was looking so fucking good. Like, goddamn, that would have been the video, honestly. But it's neither here or there. So today there's something I want to talk about. I want to talk about like being a perfectionist, you know, being scared of change and everything. But before we get into that, let me give you some, it's not really tea, but let me give you an update. So kitambo, like a long time ago, my friend once told me that he was able to control his dreams. And when he was telling me this, I was like, what do you mean you're able to control your dreams? He's like, you know, if I'm dreaming, I can like direct the dream as to where I want it to go. Me in my head, I was like, stories are jam, because ain't no way, you're just lying to me out here. And I remember there was someone else who told me the exact same thing, and I was like, am I the only one who's not able to control their dreams? So it recently happened, y'all. It recently happened, and honestly, I want to talk about it because, it was a journey. So on Friday, I took leave. I was like off. I was exhausted. I was like mentally, you know, I was about to lose it. So I was like, okay, I need like a very nice long weekend, you know, to recover. So Friday I was taking a nap. You know, baby girl has to sleep. So I was taking a nap. And you know that period before you actually fall asleep, like that, a period. And then in my brain, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I'm always like imagining, fantasizing a life for myself. I'm always out here thinking like, you know, I don't know, I like imagine a fantastical life, you know, maybe where I'm a billionaire or I'm in love, or you know, those things that your subconscious really wants, but the physical you and the present you cannot even begin to fathom, like because like it's so, you know, out of touch with reality, you know. And that's what I usually be doing before falling asleep. And usually it's usually like I'm either like in a different career, or I'm in love, or you know, or I'm rich, you know, such things. So I was out here, you know, imagining these things before I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I was like, wait, didn't I just like, was I not awake during this whole period? Because like it felt like I was truly directing my dreams. And it's crazy because first of all, it was like an 18 plus dream. Like, oh my god, PG-13 could never. It was 18 plus because, you know, a baby girl out here, I don't know, she's kind of insane. So while I was directing this dream, like I was telling it where I wanted to go, and in my head I was feeling like I was, you know, I was present in the moment. That when I woke up, I was like, god damn, like I felt like I was actually doing the things that I was imagining myself doing, that I wanted to do, and it was in my dreams. It was in my dreams, and I'm like, god damn, that should happen more often, because it was a 10 over 10 dream, y'all. It was a 10 over 10 dream, and I remember every second of it, which is crazy. And I don't know if like I was awake but I truly fell asleep. Like when I woke up, I was completely like taken aback by the fact that that was what was going on in my head, and the fact that it felt so real in my, like, physically, guys. It was a different experience, and honestly, I hope it happens to me more often. Like me personally, I don't remember all my dreams. Like most of the time it just disappears. There's some days where I remember, like if I'm startled out of my sleep, I could remember like the last thing I was dreaming about, but I never remember like the whole, you know, experience. This one, I'm gonna learn how to do that shit. I don't know if there's like training I can do so that I can experience it more often, but it took me aback, you're like, whew, I was in love and I was rich, you know, like and the man, guys, juicy. It was juicy and it was sexy. And honestly, the universe should like take notes as to what I want for myself in my life. Like the universe better be listening and like in touch with my subconscious so that it can know this is what I expect from life, from, you know, from my journey and for my future. Like, come on, like, you gotta do better. And I'm telling this to the universe, you gotta do better, you gotta do better. Anyway, so today I want to talk about, like, as I mentioned, I want to talk about like the perfectionists. Like, you know, perfectionists kind of they give me anxiety because if something doesn't go to plan, they like lose their shit. You know, like if nothing goes to plan, they're not at peace with themselves. And I'm not like that. I'm a very very go with the flow type of babe, because I'm out here just, you know, moving like the river. Like me, there's really nothing that I plan for to a T, and then at I expect these results, and you know, and I expect this outcome, and then it doesn't go to plan, and then I'm like, god damn, like, yeah, me, I'm not like that. Me, I'm actually winging it. I'm trying my best to get the best possible outcome for myself. Like, that's what I'm doing. But there are people out here who are like so in tune with exactly what they want, and they follow it to a T. And this came about because I was thinking, you know, the way of course I'm gonna talk about my romance life, my love life, and my romance life. As usual, I'm talking about my love life that is non-existent, but I want to talk about it because, you know, I love to talk about it. So, you know, these shows that I've been watching, guys, the ones that give me butterflies in my stomach. Me, I'm such a sucker for a rom-com. I'm a sucker for a romance. Like me, I want to see all the juice and all the tea, you know, like. So when I'm watching these beautiful shows, you know, and they're like, it's so visually perfect. Like, you know, in my eyes, it's so visually perfect. Like, perfect guy, green flag, you know. And when it goes wrong, like, there's the perfect reactions. Like, because of me, you know, the things I watch has completely brainwashed me into thinking that's what love is. But I know, I'm very self-aware that only happens in the movies, guys. It only happens in the movies. But when I watch it, you know, part of me like wants that for myself, but then at the same time I'm like, do I really? Like, in reality, because I can't imagine everything being so perfect and being so, like, you know, like going according to plan. Like, you know, because I feel like I'm such a sucker for the perfectly imperfect. I want the journey to be perfectly imperfect. Like, I want, when I look at my life, like, nothing has gone according to plan, but I got the best possible outcome. Like, that's the thing that gives me joy. Like, whenever, like, I plan for something, or I have a day out, or I'm meeting someone, and it becomes totally unexpected, you know, and nothing is predictable, and everything is like so chaotic, but I feel like it was the best possible outcome. And those are the days that I feel like I've had my best experience. The one where it was totally unexpected, nothing went according to plan, you know, I ended up here, I ended up with this person, you know, and it's always like, wow, because you are not part of the plan, you know. But I always think like everything is written in the stars for me, because, you know, I'm a sucker for fate. I believe in fate. I believe that some things just come to you because they're meant for you. And there's some people who, like, once something goes wrong or like something changes, like, they're not used to change, they get uncomfortable with change. And I know, like, it's kind of crazy because I always complain about growing pains, because growing pains is all about the changes, bro. It's all about trying things that are new, trying things that are scary. It's always about, you know, things that you don't expect. That is what growing pains is, part of the journey, you know. And I'm always like, fuck this shit, like, this life be taking me aback. And it's something that, you know, it's totally, I can't avoid it, honestly. It's just part of life. Like, I can't really plan everything to a T, you know, because that's just not who I am. And I don't know if there are people like who just, you know, they have everything like listed down as to how it's gonna go, the journey, the plan. And I wish I could do that. I'm out here winging my shit, bro. I'm out here winging it because I literally just hoping for the best. But the fact that change is something that is so scary, it's very scary, but at the same time it's giving me motivation. I don't know, as I said, like, I'm hoping the older I get, the better I get at adulting. But I'm also very excited to all the things that I have not planned for, that I've not even imagined could happen in my life, but they do, and they like change my life forever. Like, that is what I'm looking forward to about growing up. Because, like, when I'm 30, like, the personality, the life, everything will have changed, and I don't even have a clue of the plan, you know. I don't even have a clue of the plan, but figuring it out is becoming something that is giving me joy. It's giving me anxiety, and I can't even believe that this is what my life is. But it's also giving me like hope and fulfillment. Because me, I live for the chaos, guys. You know, I used to be a chaotic little girl, guys. I've changed so much. You have no idea. I've become such a calm little girl. I'm never the one with the drama. Like, even my friends know, like, me, please, you won't catch me in the middle of drama, because I cannot even begin to fathom. My brain capacity cannot even handle drama, because it's too much for me. It's too much. But I love to witness the drama or even hear the tea, and then usually I'm like, that's such a petty ass reason for you to be in the drama. Like, it's usually the pettiest shit I've ever heard of, and I'm like, guys, don't you have better things to do? Like, are you guys okay? Like, priorities, you know, how are your priorities? Because you're kind of wasting your time on nonsense, y'all. But here we are. At the same time, once I was telling my friends, like, I could never go for a 10 out of 10. You know, supposed to look good, smell good, talk good, you know? And they're always like, cool as shit, you know? Those guys, I could never shoot my shot, because first of all, it's too much pressure. Like, I feel like we'll be competing egotistically, we'll be competing orally, you know, because I want to be the cool one. But I always say that if y'all could like look at my type, like the people I'm attracted to, y'all would be surprised, as I always say, because it's not really what you'd expect, you know? It's not really something that, like, when you look at me, you think, oh, that's the type of guy you should go for, like, because as I mentioned, like, I don't want predictability. Like, if I date a cool guy and all you do is give me cool guy shit and cool guy aura, there's no really, you know, keeping me on my toes. There's no really chaos in the middle. Like, there's no, like, you're surprising me with something, like, your personality. Like, one day you say something and I'm taken aback because, like, I did not expect that shit, you know? That's what I'm looking for, the unexpected, the perfectly imperfect, because that's what I want for myself. I don't want it to be visually pleasing to other people. Like, this is how the romance has now come into play. Like, when I'm watching these shows, I'm like, it's so visually pleasing, and like when you look at it, you're like, that's what I want. And when I usually think about it, I'm like, me, I don't want predictability. Like, me, I'm kind of toxic, so I expect you to, you know, surprise me once in a while, because I will surprise you for sure. Like, the layers, you'll be surprised. And I also want to be surprised. I want to be like shook at in the best way, you know? Like, I could never have imagined this is how our relationship would be, but that's how it became, and I like it and I love it. That's what I want. And not only in my love life, even in my career, I can't imagine, like, I know that this career, I'm gonna be doing this shit for the next 10 years, and this is how it's gonna look like. Like, I can't be in such a job, you know? Gemini personalities, we get bored very easily. We like to be kept on our toes, you know? We like difference, we like some chaos. Like, you kind of need to keep me on my toes, like, surprise me. But I want the best possible outcome. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't be out here shocking me, you know, like you're a serial killer. You know, I've been watching a lot of crime. Crime documentaries are mad on. True crime? Bitch. Can you imagine you get married to someone and that is the personality that you discover? Can you imagine? I would lose my shit. I would absolutely lose it. I'd be like, God damn. So universe, if you're listening, don't get it twisted. I don't want to be surprised like serial killer way. You know, I want to be surprised. I did not expect you to be like this. I didn't expect you to love me like this. I want it to be unexpected, and I want it to be meant for me. Written in the stars, fate. I want it to be fate. You know? And I talk about this a lot because as I said, like, there are some things that the subconscious really wants, and like the physical present Jessie cannot handle, and that cannot even begin to handle. But I understand that it's something, I'm very self-aware that it's something that I long for, because I feel like it's just gonna add some juice into my life, you know, some spice into my life. I want my life to be spicy. I always say, I want my life to be spicy. Okay, something else that like ties into all of this, like the visually pleasing, the perfect, you know, the visuals. Like, when you're in a relationship, you know, the way people always say, like, don't believe in everything you see on social media. And it's really crazy because on social media, people always put like their best foot forward. They're not out here showing you like the worst of their lives, like their darkest moments, because we all have them, we all got them. And even me personally, I'm not showing you guys my darkest moments. I'll come after they have happened, and I'll update you. But the fact that people are out here like in relationships, in careers, in lives where we are seeing the best parts of it, and then like in reality they are suffering, or like they're feeling suffocated, or they're feeling like, this is not the life that I want. That is crazy to me, because why are you like portraying something that is not true? Or even though it's true, why are you portraying that you're just at 100%, like you're the best version of yourself, when meanwhile like you're mentally suffering? And the fact that, I always say, like, if you're posting such content and people are reacting to it, telling you like, oh, like, yeah, you're living the life, you're living your best life, meanwhile you know the truth in your brain, I'm sure that fucks you up. Like, I'm sure that fucking fucks you up, because you're out here mentally suffering, but you're showing everyone that you're like A1, like you're the best version, like you're living your best life. And that some people, like, I've been scrolling on social media and I'm like, y'all are so cute, like y'all are perfect, y'all match perfectly, like everything is giving. And then like a few months later, y'all are broken up and someone is saying, oh, he was toxic, oh, he cheated, oh, he was abusive. I'm like, where was that? And why are you out here telling us you're living your best life when meanwhile your reality is out here kicking your ass? It's kicking your ass. Like, I don't know how people have the strength to just put on a mask and like push forward. I don't know how y'all are doing it. And right now I'm so like, that's what I'm saying, like that perfect visual, like where I look at something and I'm like, that looks so good, that looks perfect, like everything is matching perfectly. I'm starting to doubt that shit. I'm like, there must be something in the shadows that y'all are not telling us, because how? So the visually perfect, like that's something that I truly do not want. I don't want it to look good for people. I don't want my life to look good for people. Like, I want it to be good intentionally. Like, I want it to be a good life and a good career and a good love life. Like, and I'm not out here trying to portray something different because baby girl, she's out here telling the truth and shit, sharing my life, because that's what I do. But yeah, don't fall for that shit, y'all. Don't fall for that shit. The things that look so perfect, there's always something in the shadows, y'all. There's always something in the fucking shadows. And it's kind of crazy that people are out here pretending like everything is A1 when mentally we are all kind of, wondering when the meteorite will hit Earth and we all disintegrate. Like, guy, I'm not serious. Guy, the universe, I'm not serious. But I'm just saying, like, we all have our struggles, and I think it's important for people to embrace the struggles, like people to embrace change and feeling uncomfortable and feeling like, life is not perfect. And don't try and fake it that your life is perfect, because it's not, bitch. It really isn't, especially in this economy, especially in our times. Like, there's literally nothing perfect, and you're out here living your best life. And I don't deny that there are actually people who, whatever they're portraying on social media is exactly what their life is, and it's so good and they're living the best life. But I feel like more people need to be open about their struggles. More people need to be open about what they're going through, about the growing pains. Like, people are just out here showing us the way they're flourishing, and I'm like, I know you're lying. Like, I know you're lying, bitch. Like, these days I don't trust nothing. Like, I don't trust. Like, I scroll and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Like, hey, you're living your best life. But in my head, like, there's already doubt, because I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there's so much behind the curtains that people don't share with us. And me, as I said, like, I want to be very authentic, especially in this beautiful year, because I'm trying to be more self-aware and more intentional with everything that I'm doing, all my friendships. So even my social media, I'm trying to be very intentional. Like, even if you scroll on my IG, like, it's very nice pictures, but it's mainly because I'm having all the pictures these days are like of me and my friends, because that to me is what is intentional. Like, that to me is what is affecting me, and that's what I want to share with people, that I have a very good circle around me, and that's basically all I post. My friends and my feeds having a good time. But then I come here on YouTube and I'm telling you all, like, y'all, I had a tough week. I suffered, because I feel like it's so important to just tell people and show people that you're not out here just breezing through life. Like, life sucks, y'all. The growing pains are paining, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can just push forward. And where was I going with this? Let's go to moral of the story. what is the moral of the story? I've talked about it a lot, honestly. The moral of the story is that you should embrace the journey, embrace the authentic journey in itself, because you know there's so much change that's happening, especially as we're growing up. Like adulting is the ghetto, it's truly the ghetto. But me, I want to embrace the journey with all its ups and downs. Like I don't want perfection in my life. You know, written in the stars is what I'm looking for, but I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to surprise me, keep me on my toes. Like, you know, I don't want like to be kept on my toes to the point of suffering. But even a few challenges here and there kind of give me motivation, because once you succeed through a challenge, you're like, I did that shit. Like, I'm that bitch. Like, I always feel like, as I mentioned, like, you know, the way I've moved and there's so much change happening and the growing pains are growing and paining. So the fact that I'm getting better at it is kind of giving me motivation to just be a better person, because I'm kind of realizing, you know, this life is all about taking one step forward. Like that's it. Just take one step forward. Always do better. You know, don't be scared of change. Change your type, change your style. Like if you want to do something, just do it. Don't be scared. Don't like already set your future in stone and expect it to turn out like that, because there are ways that it could change that could make it even better than you expected. So don't be scared of all the change that is happening. Don't be scared to even change yourself. Like if you want to cut your hair, if you want to change a career, like, you know, if you want to move, if you want to change your style, if you want to change your type, if you've been dating the same people and you're seeing it's going nowhere, like change your type, bitch. Like try something new and see what happens, because this life is trial and error, honestly. Like it's all about trying and seeing where life takes you, moving a step forward. And as I mentioned, you have to be intentional with what you want. Like don't hide behind a facade trying to like look good for people. Looking good for people is literally the least interesting thing you could ever do. It's the least important thing. Like why are you looking good for people? Like look good for yourself. Make sure you're happy in your life. If like you're, and I know like for an influencer it's kind of different, because like that's how you're making money, social media, and you kind of need to like keep up the spirit. But I feel like once in a while you should show us your true colors. Show your true colors. Don't be scared to be who you are and show people who you are, because the moment you wear a mask, you get so used to wearing a mask that you actually forget who you are, like deep inside. And there's so much beauty in like individuality, and me, I appreciate individuality. That's why I said, you know, those 10 over 10, I can't. Like me, I want individuality. Like you need to be a bit different and a bit weird and like weird things. Like, you know, don't just move with the flock of sheep. You know, nobody's gonna beat you, honestly. No one is gonna beat you for trying to be somebody different. No one's gonna beat you for changing your life up, you know. If you have the opportunity to try something that you've always wanted to try but you are too scared, try it, because you never know what's gonna happen. All that perfectly imperfect, unexpected moments usually turn out to be the best ones, especially for me. Thank you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back soon. You know, as usual, I never disappear forever. I know my consistency is lacking, but it's okay. As long as I do it, A for effort, guys. Clap for baby girl. And she's still a cutie. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Love you.